Today I am bringing you all of the laundry motivation. We have 4 loads of laundry to fold. I know laundry can be a daunting task for most, so if you have laundry sitting in the corner of your room, go grab the basket and let's get this laundry folded together. Along with folding the laundry and giving you laundry motivation, I'm also going to give you a little bit of biblical encouragement a little later in the video, so stay tuned. So this week has been a very tiring week as a homemaker. Homemaking is truly a never-ending job. There's always something that needs to be done. So just for reference, if you're new here, I have 2 small children, a 3 and a 1-year-old. So my days as a stay-at-home mom can be quite hectic. And there are days when I literally don't get to sit down until dinner. Sometimes it's a luxury to even sit down and have a peaceful lunch. But I said all of that to say that this week has been rough. And it was more so rough on my body from constantly being on my feet. A few days ago, I sat down at the end of the day once the kids were finally asleep for the night, and I realized just how bad my body was hurting from being on the go with no breaks. The verse that we are about to talk about was either the verse of the day on the Bible app or it was in my daily Bible study book. I can't really remember. However, I came across 2 Corinthians chapter 12, verses 9 and 10. And it really resonated with me this week in particular. Now, this is a verse that I'm sure you've heard over and over, and I'm going to read it from the New Living Translation. So just to give you guys a little bit of context before I read verse 9, this is when Paul was talking about the thorn in his flesh. So backing up to verse 7, he says, "So to keep me from becoming proud, I was giving a thorn in my flesh, a messenger from Satan to torment me and keep me from becoming proud." Then in verse 8, he says, 3 different times I begged the Lord to take it away. So moving on to verse 9, each time he said, and this is red text, so this is Jesus speaking. Each time he said, "My grace is all you need. My power works best in weakness. So now I am glad to boast about my weaknesses, so that the power of Christ can work through me. That's why I take pleasure in my weaknesses and in the insults, hardships, persecutions, and troubles that I suffer for Christ. For when I am weak, then I am strong." Now, I have a NLT study Bible, and I always love to read the study notes that are included. So I'm going to read the study notes for verses 9 and 10. The study notes for verse 9 reads, "Although God did not remove Paul's affliction, he promised to demonstrate his power in Paul. The fact that God's power is displayed in our weaknesses should give us courage and hope. As we recognize our limitations, we will depend more on God for our effectiveness rather than on our own energy, effort, or talent. Our limitations not only help develop Christian character, but also deepen our worship, because in admitting them, we affirm God's strength. The study notes for verse 10 reads, "When we are strong in abilities or resources, we are tempted to do God's work on our own, and that can lead to pride. When we are weak, allowing God to fill us with His power, then we are stronger than we could ever be on our own. God does not intend for us to be weak, passive, or ineffective. Life provides enough hindrances and setbacks without us creating them. When those obstacles come, we must depend on God. Only His power will make us effective for Him and will help us do work that has lasting value." This was so significant to me as a homemaker, and I hope it will encourage you as well. Sometimes the responsibilities of being a mother, a wife, a homemaker can weigh us down. The load we carry as mothers is a heavy one. However, it is in our weaknesses that God's power is displayed. So being vocal about our weaknesses is also an incredible way to witness to others, because it gives God the glory first and foremost, and shows that we aren't operating in our own strength. So, to sum it all up, I thank God for my weaknesses, and I thank God that He helped me serve my family and pour into them this week, even when I felt like I had nothing else left to give.
As the wind blows and the world turns, I know that I've got my footing. I found a solid ground in you. As I follow in your footsteps, I know where my help is coming from. No matter the storm, just like Peter, together we could walk on water. And just like Jesus, I have direct lines to the Father. I'll remain in you, Lord, and all I do, I'll remain in you. 'Cause you're my stability, shelter, stability, anchor, stability, stability.
hope this video gave you some spiritual encouragement as well as physical encouragement to get up and get that laundry folded. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and leave me a comment. Let me know what you think about it and if this video encouraged you. And please subscribe to the channel. I would love to have you be a part of this community. I will see you guys in the next video.